While it's still really wintry outside, we get started on our first big indoor project, which is refinishing our son's room. As prep work, we remove covers from the outlets, all old drywall anchors, use mud to fill in the holes, and pretty much get everything ready for painting at a later stage. Since we'll be installing recessed lighting, we remove the big ceiling fan with the lights. The laser level makes it really easy to measure the distance of the lights from the walls on the floor and project a point that you can mark up onto the ceiling. Once all the holes are cut with the hole saw, we run a snake from the central hole, which used to be the location of the former ceiling fan, which has electricity and a switch running to it. Finally, all the wires are run and can be connected in a junction box in the middle. The next step is spray painting the baseboard radiator. The cover is easy to remove and will be painted later outside. We then use cardboard and old packaging paper to create screens and be able to spray paint directly in the room. And as you probably know is the case with most painting projects, 80% of the work go into prep and only 20% into the actual painting, which is usually pretty easy and quick. The carpet's staying, and we try to protect it as much as possible by folding the painter's tape down on the edge. takes a little while, but for as much painting as we have planned in here, it makes sense to really do a thorough job of covering the ground. We sand the trim and also apply a liquid deglosser. And finally, it's on to paint. The trim and the door will get 2 layers of base coat and then another 2 layers of the actual paint. Before applying the paint, we use caulking to close up the gaps around the trim. It takes a while, but should make for a more polished look in the end. Not sure if this is the right term, but we call this cutting trim. So even though we have it taped off, we apply one more layer of white paint in case anything seeps or leaks underneath the tape so that the edge gets really crisp. We swap out all of the outlets and switches for newer versions. Closet gets new doors. And eventually it's cleanup time. And even though this took a while, with us being able to just do a little bit after work every evening and chipping away slowly, it totally was worth it. And now we get to do it all again in the other room. See you guys next time.